You want me get a party, baby. You want me get a party, baby. Baby, baby. Baby, baby. You want me get a party, you know the fear. You want me get a party, you know the fear. You want me get a party, you know the fear. You want me get a party, you know the fear. 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 I don't see America. You know the fear. You don't see European. You know the fear. You want me get a black people. You know the fear. I don't see Chinese. You know the fear. You want me get an African. You know the fear. I don't see Italian. You know the fear. You want me get an African. You know the fear. I don't see Spanish. You know the fear. You want me get an African. You know the fear. I don't see German. You know the fear. You want me get an African. You know the fear. I don't see Francis. You know the fear. You want me get an African. You know the fear. I don't see Switzerland. You know the fear. You want me get an African. You know the fear. I don't see Denmark. You know the fear. You want me get an African. You know the fear. You know the fear. You know the fear. You know the fear.
African. Chernobyl, pick up.
You want me get an African. You know the fear. You want me get an African. You know the fear. You want me get a black people. You know the fear. You want me get me.
Black man suffering, African suffering, black man suffering, black man suffering each and every day. You want begin a PANDI man, you know the fear. You want begin a PANDI man, you know the fear. You want begin a party man,
You know the fear.
you want begin a party man. They want to kill me, come and kill me. They want to murder me, come and murder me. I know if I stand for Africa, they want to kill me. They want to kill me. Me no fear. If you no fear to kill a black man, PANDI Maica no fear to fight for African. If you no fear to kill a African, PANDI Maica no fear to fight for Africa. Adoti Babylon. Good evening, every African. Good evening to all black Africans, no matter anywhere you are. I say good evening to everyone. We came back again today to speak about the same thing, about Africa. I will not relax to speak about Africa, and I will not be tired to speak about Africa, as far as I'm still seeing in Africa in the same stage. Today, I still want to talk about the society of Africa and what is the problem between we the Africans. What is causing the problem? Whatever problem we the Africans are having today, and whatever argument or whatever conflict between Africans and Africans we are having today, I want to talk about the problem. And if Africans believe me, trust me, I'm gonna share my ideas with them. And I'm 100% sure my ideas is gonna change some little bit levels of Africans' poverty and Africans' conflict. As we all know, I have been speaking about the African economy and African leadership and Africans' corruption and what Western peoples have been causing in Africa. And I speak about the African society, what was happening in our Africa and what is still happening in our Africa. Why we the Africans are still not coming together as one big Africa. As for I, PANDI Maica, see Africa as one big nation, not a continent with different countries, but as one big nation without any country. And I believe every African who love Africa will already see Africa as one big nation. We have been used, and they are still using we the Africans. And we want to stop that use on we the Africans. But we don't want to accept the fact. I will not say all the Africans don't want to accept the fact. But there are millions of Africans who don't want to accept the fact and the reality. Because they don't believe in themselves. There are many Africans who don't believe in themselves, who don't appreciate themselves as a black man, but they want to change. Who they want to change to? Who they want to become? If you ask many peoples, they want to become like Americans, Europeans. They want to become like UK citizens. Because the mentality we have, we believe those people are enjoying. We believe those people are free. We believe those people have good lives. The only thing is social media is being controlled by them. So they allow what will be populist and what will go viral on social media and what will not be populist and what will not go viral on social media. That is, the poverty of Africa have been circulating in social media since 1983. Since the war in Burkina have been circulating in social media. The war in Ethiopia have been circulating in social media. The war in Syria have been circulating in social media. Nobody was able to talk about them. The conflict in Nigeria between Nigerians and Boko Haram and between Nigerians and some kidnappers group. All the killings happening in Nigeria, nobody is talking about it, and it has been circulating in social media. Sierra Leone, the same thing, the conflict between military, government and citizens. Nobody was talking about all this. But you know, when it happened to white man country, we the blacks, we fight for them more than themselves. We speak for them more than themselves. I will give you an example that is not far from us. Vividly, if we can remember, the war in Ukraine, between Ukraine and Russia. Who talk about it more? Who speak about it more? Who defend Ukraine more? Who speak about Ukraine more? Who pity Ukraine more? It's black peoples, Africans. They are the peoples who speak about Ukraine more than white peoples. They are the peoples who pity Ukrainian peoples because they are dying. They are black Africans are the peoples who feel for them more than white peoples. We feel for them. But do they ever talk about your own African wars? Do they ever have sympathy for your own African wars? When Ethiopia have been war for a decade, Syria have been war for a decade, Libya have been destroyed. They are the cause of all those things. That's why they don't have pity on you. They never talk about it. They never talk how to stop it. They never talk about the destroy in those countries in Africa. The conflict, the wars in Africa. We are still going to continue being in war in Africa if we don't really understand ourselves. If we don't really care about ourselves. You know, Africa is like we are building house for somebody to stay, but we don't have house to stay. But we are trying to build house for people to stay inside. But we don't have house to stay. That is what is happening to Africans. All Africans, all of us, we all, including me, PANDI, Maica, myself. We speak about white peoples. We help them. We fight for them. We speak for them. They have mouth to speak. But who is speaking about we the Africans? How we have been maltreated, how we have been harassed. Even in Ethiopia, the African youths who have migrated to Ethiopia, who have been helping them? Who? Who helped them? Who helped them? The Africans. Who talk about them? Who speak about the Africans? How they have been maltreated? Since so many Africans have been maltreated in Ethiopia. Who speak about it? Where is the European human rights law? The European human rights law. Where is the European human rights law? But they said migration is a human right. Migration. When Italians were migrating and going to Venezuela, what did they say? Migration is human right. Then human right must be given to those Italians who migrate to Venezuela. Because they are white peoples. When Ukraine have been migrating, coming to Germany, Italy to stay, to have a place to stay. What do they say? They need help. They have to be rendered a help because migrations is human right. But when we, the black Africans, are migrating from Africa and came into Europe, who speak about us? The only thing they speak about we the black is black people are criminals, black people are animals, black people are fools, black people are this. This is what they always says. Black people are this, black people are that, black people are this. Nobody is speaking about. The European human rights law is sitting down there and collecting whatever they want and using our African leaders, because our African leaders think like without worshipping white peoples, Africa will never be Africa, while they are on a very failed mission. They are already failed. The leaders of Africa have already failed Africa. I have seen that for a very long time. And the changes that to come to Africa is with the youths. The youth of Africa, because the politicians in Africa use the African youths. They use African youths, the power of African youths, to come to power. And when they came to power, those are the same youths they use as their weapons to kill their fellow youths in Africa. But we are still complaining, and we never believe that we can liberate Africa. We never believe it. Nobody. If you ask any African, will Africa be ever liberated? You will say, no, I don't think so. You will not think so, because you don't even know who you are. But if you know who you are and you believe in yourself, you believe in the blackhood, Black Lives Matters, we speak about it. Communities speak about it. Black communities in America speak about it. Black Lives Matters. They open web pages. Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. What came out of it? Nothing. Nothing came out of it. Who will listen to you when you say Black Lives Matters when those black people didn't even care about their own lives? When white people are seen with the black people, we don't even care about Africa. We don't care what happened in Africa. We don't want to know what happened in Africa. We don't want to listen to what happened in Africa. We don't want to see what is happening in Africa. We wanna change our own system to become like white man. Then you expect white people to use their precious time to speak about Africa. The only thing they could speak about Africa is Africans are criminals. And Africans leaders are corrupt. There is corruption in Africa. African countries are corrupt. This is the only thing they can say about Africa. But they will never sit and discuss about the development of Africa. How Africa can be free. Never. They only speak about how to still gauge Africa in one box. For Africa to remain wherever it is. This is the plan of these peoples. They want Africa to remain wherever it is. It remains with the Africans. And I will speak something today. I would want it to be something that every black African who watch this video to know that I, PANDI Maica, nobody asked me to do this job. That's right. Nobody sent me to fight for Africa. Nobody. And nobody is paying me to stand for Africa and fight for Africa and speak for Africa. I do it for myself because I am doing it for myself. If I fight for Africa today, I don't fight for nobody. I fight for myself. I do it for myself because I'm an African. And I'm never going to give up to fight for Africa or to speak about Africa just because I have some little black peoples who insult me, or I have some little black peoples who ignore me. It is not going to change me. It is not going to change me. I don't pray for the whole Africa to appreciate what I am doing. I know it will never happen. It can never be. For Africans to appreciate, even if you are fighting for them, dying for them, killing for them, not all Africans can never appreciate you. Not every human being appreciate God. That is a very good example to show you that whatever you do in this life, not all peoples are going to love you. If you want the whole world to love you, then you are making a very big mistake. By doing something and you see some people don't like you, so you are discouraged, then means you can do nothing in your life. You have to be encouraged by yourself, because you have to think about the God who created all mankind, who created everything in this planet. That God was not appreciated by everyone. There are people who don't even like God, who don't want to speak about God, who don't even want to hear a word about God. There are people in this world. So if the person, the creator of all mankind, have not been appreciated, have not been thankful, have not been appreciated by everyone in this world, then who am I to believe that everybody is going to appreciate me? I don't search for peoples, but I search for words, and I search for Africa. By searching for Africa, if any African want to join me to stand for Africa and fight for Africa, will be always there with PANDI Maica. That's how it is. I'm not a public figure who search for fame, who search for money. I'm not a public figure who look how many people watch me or how many people like me. I don't want to know that. The only thing I want is my contents to stay in the media, African generation to generation. In that way, maybe they will be educated from my videos one day. Even if it is not this generation, but the next generation, they may change. That's all I want. And all I want is for Africans to reason with whatever I said. I am a human being, I can make mistakes. Maybe there are some words I will say it. It's not good for Africa. So it's not like every word that PANDI Maica said, everybody should take that word by force. I'm a human being like everyone out there. I am not a jinn. I am not an angel. I am not God. I am just human being like everyone out there. I just took a road to stand for Africa and fight for Africa, and nobody pays me to do it, and nobody asks me to do it. Nobody begged me to do it. Africans were not begging or asking me to do it. I do it for myself. Because I believe I can do it. I believe my words can change some things in Africa. If I am searching for fame, then I will be fame by right now. But I will be a fake Pan-African. And I never want to be like a fake Pan-African who search for fame. There are many social medias, many platforms call me for interview. I reject it because I am not PANDI Maica who is searching for fame. I am not Pan-African who search for fame to be on every social media as an interview to be fame. I reject some social medias because I know they use peoples who want to be fame. And I am not that Pan-African who want to be fame. When I went to Gambia for 2 months, there are so many Gambian social media or so many Gambian radio stations calling me. They want to interview me with me because you are intelligent, you know, we want to speak with you, we want to ask you some questions. No, it's not because I'm intelligent, that's why you want to interview me. Because you want to be popular through PANDI Maica. You want to use PANDI Maica to get your generate. But you are never even appreciating what PANDI Maica is saying on the media. Don't support me, don't promote PANDI Maica. If you are not listening to PANDI Maica and taking the words of PANDI Maica and being with PANDI Maica as Pan-African to stand with Africa, then don't promote me. I don't need promotion. All I need is for my words to get into your ears and to appreciate them. And let's work on it. That's all I need. I don't need people to call me on their platforms and to promote me. I don't need promotion from no one. No one. I need promotion from only God. But human beings, I don't need promotion from no African platform, no African television, no African TV station, no African radio station I need promote from. I don't need it. Don't promote me. They call me, oh bro, you know you are very intelligent. We have been seeing your videos and we know that you stand for Africa. We want to call you on our radio or on our platform to interview you. All those things are not necessary. If you believe you support PANDI Maica, you believe what PANDI Maica is saying, why don't you play it on your media? Before you will call PANDI Maica, if you really appreciate, if they really appreciate what PANDI Maica is doing on the media, why do they call me? My content is free for everyone to use it. My content is not like if you use it on your media means you are going to share that money with me. I don't put right manager to my contents. My contents are free for everyone to use, for every African, for free. You can put it on your social media without your social media being having some problem. My contents, I leave my contents to be free. I don't put right manager to my contents on Facebook. My contents can be used by anyone. But you never play PANDI Maica words on your radio station, on your TV stations. You never post any video about PANDI Maica on your platforms. But you wanna call PANDI Maica on your platform. Who the hell do you think PANDI Maica is? A man looking for fame? No, I'm not a man looking for fame. I'm not a man looking after money. I work every day. I work hard. Why do I work hard? Because I believe in hard work. I don't believe in fake lives to be rich. I believe in hard work. Fake life can never make you rich. It will only make you fame in just a period of time and destroy you and all the rest of your life. I believe in myself that what I am doing, I can do it. And I believe with the good Africans beside me, I can do it. But not by when people see me, they say, oh, you know, when you bring this person to your social media, many people will follow you, many people will watch you. That's why you call PANDI Maica on your platforms. But for example, when PANDI Maica is locked up today because of his words, nobody will stand for me. Nobody. Nobody. My brothers and sisters, nobody. When I'm locked up today because of the words I put on social media, nobody will talk about me. Nobody will defend me. What will Africans say? The same Africans who I fight for, those are the same Africans who will come tomorrow and say, oh, we know this will happen to this boy because this boy is always speaking rubbish. Those are Africans. That's why when you want to do something in Africa and for Africans, you have to do it from your heart. Don't believe that Africans will pay you back. Always have this in your mind that only God will pay you. And this is what I am doing. I fight for Africans, stand for Africans, speak about Africa, speak for Africa. Fight for the poor masses in Africa. I don't want them to pay me back. I want God to pay me back. I want God to appreciate what I am doing. This is why I try to be very mindful. Never to bring anything on my social media that will mislead peoples, or that will destroy peoples tomorrow, or that will destroy children's tomorrow, or that will destroy our generation tomorrow. Because whatever I put on media will be on media. Whatever I put on this media will be there. Forever. So I make sure everything I'm putting on media, let it be something that if somebody listens to it, will get something from it. But not like for me to sit here and lie to Africans and blindfold Africans just because I want to be famous. I will never do that. Never in my life. I did this every day. I go to my work, come back, sit here and speak about Africa, speak what I know about Africa and the strategies I have for Africa, speak it out. That's to speak my own mind about Africa. Not like I am more intelligent than every African. I am not intelligent than every African. There are Africans who are more 100% intelligent than PANDI Maica. But I came out to speak my mind. That doesn't mean I am intelligent than everyone or I am better than every African. No, I am not better than anyone. And I am not intelligent than anyone. But I just came out to speak out my mind. What I am thinking in my head about Africa, to bring it out, to share it with my fellow Africans. and we can all get something from it. If people get something from it, I feel happy. Even if one person gets something from my words, I feel happy. At least one person gets something that he could benefit himself. Not to destroy himself, but to benefit himself today or tomorrow. And when I speak about Africa, today I want to speak about the Sweden man also who born Quran in Sweden. I want to speak about Sweden today, because I've been speaking about them. When a Sweden man born Quran and a Sweden lady tear Quran in front of everyone. All these things happen, my fellow Africans, because Sweden government want to join NATO. The same problem between Russia and Ukraine, the same problem is coming between Sweden and Turkey. My people, so I will explain it very clearly. Sweden want to join NATO, and they need permission from Turkey, because Turkey, they benefit from Turkey more, like Ukraine benefit from Russia. So Turkey disagree that Sweden should not join NATO. And in this way, a Sweden politician wake up, being guarded by Sweden policemen. He go to the Turkey embassy house and pick up Quran and burn it in front of Turkey embassy in Sweden. This is why a Sweden politician burned Quran. All because Turkey didn't allow them to join NATO. Turkey disagreed for Sweden to join NATO. This is why the Sweden man wake up to burn Quran in the house of the embassy, the Turkey embassy in Sweden. And this is what I say to Africans is, we should be very mindful, because this could turn to a conflict between Africans and Africans. Do you know why? Because Africans, they are some kind of peoples. Africans are somehow, I don't even know how to explain it, because you can see Africans, if something happen like this, then Africans can take it as personally, too personally to themselves, and try to fight. And how are they going to fight? This is what I said. I really appreciate that no Muslim have ever came out to say they want to revenge and they want to burn Bibles. I really appreciate it, that Africans are really concerned. And I saw so many of my African Christian friends who already always write me a message that, my brother, we are Christians, but this is not good by burning Quran. And I really appreciate it when we are all in one page, either Christian or Muslim. We are all in one page. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate no Muslim came out to burn Quran. When this Sweden man burned Quran, I appreciate no Muslim came out to burn the Bible. Because you shall not disrespect anyone's religion. This is a word of God, that we should respect each other's religion. Either you are Christian, you should respect Muslim religion. Muslims should respect Christian religion. Muslims are not better than Christians. Christians are not better than Muslims. We are all equal. If a Muslim wake up to burn Bible, I'm a Muslim, but I will never support a Muslim man burning a Bible, because that Bible belongs to some peoples. That Bible is so important to some other religion. So if Muslim man wake up to burn Bible because Bible is not important to him, I will against that Muslim, and I will fight that Muslim to the end, to show him that you are disrespectful to other people's religion, and you should respect their religion. But a Swedish man wake up, burn Quran. Some Africans were saying, I saw people comments on my video on TikTok. Some Africans, black Africans, were saying, oh, this is normal thing. Why are you insulting him? And they are Muslims. Most of them are from Gambia. I will say it directly. Most of them are from Gambia. Every rubbish comment you see under that video, they are from Gambia. Nobody is from Nigeria. None of them. No Christian was commenting. Or the only comment that Christians were giving me there is, my brother, we are Christians, but we support you on this because he should not burn the Quran. But there are Gambian citizens who are commenting there, my brother, this is normal, you should not insult him. Why are you insulting him? There are Gambian Muslims commenting like that. And they call themselves Muslims. When you meet them and you ask them, are you Muslim? They will say, I'm Muslim. Good. It's not easy. There are Gambians out there writing rubbish comment under my video, insulting me because I insulted a Sweden man who born Quran. They insulted me. Africans, Gambian, and Muslims. No Christian. When I said I appreciate Nigeria more than Gambia, will you believe me? When I said I appreciate Nigeria, Ghana, Togo, Guinea-Bissau, Congo, Tanzania, Sierra Leone, Uganda, Kenya, Ethiopia, Sudan, Southern Sudan, Malawi. When I said I appreciate all these places more than Gambia, Gambians will think I hate Gambia or I don't like Gambians. It's not that. Come on, I see people who listen to me. I see people who appreciate me. I see people who don't know me from nowhere, but they appreciate and concur with me of what I am saying on media. And they believe what I am saying by joining together as one nation, we could do something about it. But what about my own peoples, Gambia? The only thing they could do is to against me. Gambians are better off against. They are not better off supporting anyone. Don't ever think. Gambian can see you doing something. Gambian will know that you are right, what you are doing. But because of you are a black man doing it, and he don't want you to be fame. He don't want you to get nothing. He don't want you to be nothing. He wants you to be the same level with him. He will hate you for no reason, and against you for no reason, and insult you for no reason. Just to see that, to do all sorts kind of thing to discourage you of whatever you are doing. This is why when one of the media in Gambia called me for interview, I rejected. He said, when I told him that I don't do interview on media, on people media, he asked me, he said, but I saw you on one Nigerian man TV platform, he was interviewing you. I say, yeah, I can accept it from Nigeria, but not from Gambian platform. He said, why do I hate my own people? So when I don't accept interview from my own peoples, but I accept it from other peoples, other countries. Yeah, for him I am bad because I don't accept interview from Gambian social medias and I accept it from Nigerian social media. Because I'm not a fool. Nigerian social media stand for me. I will not say all Nigerian social media stand for me, but there are 10% of Nigerian social media stand for me. There is not even one social media account who stand for me in Gambia when I have problem. When I have problem, Nigerian social media stand for me. Ghana, there was a social media who stand for me. Kenya, the same thing. Sierra Leone, the same thing. To the extent that Sierra Leone even opened a WhatsApp group that was on my name. I don't ask them to open. It's their own idea. So you expect me to make you better than those peoples? You who against me always, you who hate me always, you who insult me always, you accept me, you want me to accept you and reject those peoples who appreciate me without knowing me from nowhere. I have never been to Sierra Leone, I have never been to Nigeria, I have never been to Ghana. I have never been to Tanzania, Uganda, Kenya, Malawi, Ethiopia, Sudan, Southern Sudan, Liberia, Eritrea. Trust me, I have all peoples in these places, all these countries I mentioned. But what did Gambia did for me? What all I speak about Gambia. I almost give myself problems by speaking about Gambian's problem. But which Gambian know it for me? The only thing they could do is to come and insult me and go. The only thing they can do, Gambians can do, because I'm a Gambian. The only thing they could do for me is to come and insult me, challenge me, fight me, write rubbish comments and go. This is the only thing Gambians can do to me. This is the only thing I recommend about Gambians. I can say only 2% of Gambians who give me support. If it is 100%, only 2% out there who appreciate what I'm saying because they are like me. But 98% of Gambians, the only thing they could do is to insult, against, write rubbish comments, hate me. They don't know me. I never do them nothing. I never speak about them. I never go against them. I never put them on my media. I never insult any of their family. I never go against any of their family. Rather to fight for we, the citizens of Gambia, for us to get freedom from the bad government. But still the only thing they could do is to insult me. I don't do them nothing. I never insult them. I never fight them. I never mention them. But just because I'm from Gambia, they never want to see me to become whoever I want to become. They always want to do something that will discourage me. From Gambia. But there are Nigerians, Ghanaians, Sierra Leone peoples who don't even know me from nowhere. But immediately they saw me on media speaking about Africa, they really appreciate me and give me all the support they can. It's only God who will pay them. I can never forget the support that Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone give to me. I will never forget it for the rest of my life. And I will always appreciate them. And I will always thank them. It's not by giving someone money means that person should appreciate you. Nigerians never give me money. Ghanaians never give me money. Sierra Leone, they never give me money. Never. They never give me money. But what they give me is much more than money. That is support. They open their hearts for me and open their arms for me. That my brother, we are ready. We can join you to liberate Africa. We are with you wherever you want to reach. When I have my page called PANDI Maica Stars Defender, at that time, it was like 500 people watch me when I'm live. Many Gambian platforms started to message me. Brother, you are doing a good job. You know, we want to work with you. They know themselves. Many Gambian social media accounts. Look what God did. This is why whatever happened in my life, I appreciated that is from God. When they see 500 people, 1,000 people watch me when I am live, they started to come and give me fake appreciation that they appreciate me. Oh, my brother, you are doing a good job. We want to have you on our platform. Oh, my brother, you are doing a good job. We wanna work with you. Immediately they started this. Requests started to come and I was rejecting. God really blocked that account. The account was blocked by Facebook. And all the videos there was deleted. Every Gambians now, no social media call me. I believe in God. Then for a moment, there was a Nigerian platform who called me. Direct call from Nigeria, not WhatsApp, but direct call from Nigeria. He told me, my brother, I missed to see you live and I didn't even see your page. What is the problem? Then I explained to him what I was passing through at that moment. I explained all the situation. What I was passing through at that moment. Nobody knows, but I know with God. After explaining to him, he told me that, my brother, I need to bring you to my platform because most of your fans are also my followers. So by you being on my platform and I will interview you, many people will be also aware of your new page and they can follow you there because most of your fans don't even know what is going on with you. But I want to invite you to my platform. Then I said, okay, no problem. I appreciate him. Then he interviewed me on his platform. It was like many fans from Nigeria always become aware that my page was blocked, so this is my new page. Okay. From there, I see one Sierra Leone man also, who was my big fans, living in Sweden, also called me to ask me, he missed to see me live. What is the problem? And I explained the same matter to him also. He also do his best, interview me on his platform, and to the extent that Sierra Leone youths in Sierra Leone open a WhatsApp group on with my name and started sharing my new page, started doing everything as they can. No Gambian. No Gambian. Why I speak about Gambia like this for a moment is for people to know that I don't hate Gambia and I don't hate no Gambian, because no Gambian have ever done anything bad to me. If it is to insult me on media, that is a normal thing. I appreciate it from them. But I don't hate no Gambian. No one. No one in Gambia. Even the president, who I always speak bad about him and his government, I don't hate him, but I hate his government, his ruling style. That's what I hate. But I never hate none of them. I never hate any single person in Gambia. Not to talk of in Africa. I vow to God and I swear to God that I will never fight a black man. Those are the peoples I want to stand for. Those are the people I want to fight for. And I never want to see myself fighting with a black man or insulting a black man. I never want to do it. Today, when white people are angry because I am bringing out their cigarettes to Africans, when white people are angry because I am speaking and bringing awareness to Africa, and tomorrow when they see me insulting an African or fighting with African, what will they say? They will be happy that African and African, they are doing war. That's how they feel happy. And I vow to God that no matter what Africans did to me, I will never, ever fight no African. I speak about Gambia because I want it to be the truth. I want people to know what I think about my own country called Gambia. I came from Gambia, a real Gambian, born in Gambia, grown in Gambia. But if people can think I speak more about other countries than my own country, why? There is a reason. Because to insult only me, if Gambians insult only me, it's not a problem to me. But by Gambians insulting my parents, it became another level. Another level of course for me. And I don't want that. In that way, I don't speak about Gambia that much. I try to reduce it. Not like there are no problems in Gambia. There are more problems in Gambia that I can't speak about. But by speaking about it, what will I get from it? So it's better I speak about Nigeria, where I never been, where I have no relatives. It's better I speak about the problems in Nigeria, the problems in Ghana, the problems in Malawi, than speaking about the problems in Gambia. Because Gambia, my own country, when I speak about the problem in Gambia, all I get in return is insulting my mother, insulting my parents. So it's better I speak about those peoples. Those are the people who appreciate me. Those are the people who really reason with me. This life is all about who you can move with. Who appreciate you, appreciate them and be with them. Who is ready to move with you, move with them. Who is not ready to move with them, move with you, leave them behind. Don't force them. But I believe in time, most of the Gambians will realize that I am not a man who wants nothing from Gambian, who wants something from Gambians. If I want something, trust me, there was a Nigerian guy who was living in Netherlands who called me, my brother, can you send me your bank card? I want to send you something because your words really, I feel cry. I appreciate your words. I don't even know how to thank you. What's so many words like this? What do I tell him? My brother, pray for me. Don't give me any money. Just pray for me. Let me live longer. It's better than giving me money. Pray for me. Let me live longer, healthy and longer. To live long and to live healthy. Pray for me. That's the only thing I need from Africans. But nothing I need from no African. But it's quite far different, that quite clear that when the former president of Gambia says we still have people like those peoples who kidnap Kunta Kinte and give him to white peoples to make him a slave. We still have those kind of same peoples in the Gambia. And he's right, the former president of Gambia. He's right. Kunta Kinte is a Gambian who was given to Americans to become a slave for Americans and was captured by his own fellow Gambians, given to Americans to make him a slave. Still we have same peoples. If we are in a slavery time, then I tell you, Gambians will be the one who will kidnap me and give me to Americans to make me a slave. Trust me, nobody. If white people could use anybody to kill PANDI Maica, then they will use Gambian. They can never use Nigerian. They can never use Ghanaian. They can never use any other country. But they can use only Gambian to murder me. I know the heart of Gambians. I know their heart. A lot of them, I know their heart, where their heart is leading to. But my last word to all Gambians is, I don't hate no Gambian. Even those who always insult me, I still love Gambia. And I love every Gambian. And I will forever love every Gambian, no matter what happens. I don't hate no Gambian. I don't hate no African. And I pray, may Gambians try to remove the hatred in their hearts to see the true side of that country, to see the true people of that country. May God help Gambians to remove the hatred from their heart. Hatred is the biggest problem of Gambians. Hatred, jealousy, non-business minded peoples in Gambia. This is why we can't move. You hate me for no reason, just because you never want to see me in any level of prosperity. And even when I speak about something that is destroying you, you still against me because you don't, because the word is coming from you, someone who you hate so much. Even if it is true, but you still hate that true. You don't want to appreciate it because it's that word is, that truth is coming from someone that you hate so much. Hatred is all around Africa, but Gambia is 100%. It's too much. We hate each other so much. I don't hate nobody in Gambia. Even they have public figures. Go and ask them. I always appreciate when they do good works. I always comment sometimes to give them message. But why I stop giving message to some people or to comment under some public figures in Gambia is I see them as a country destroyer. I see them as people who can cause even conflict in Gambia, a war in Gambia. But there are people who I still appreciate in Gambian social public figures, social media public figures. There are people among them who I appreciate so much, who I always call on and speak with them nicely. But if it is someone among them who I always speak with, it will not pass like two peoples. The rest, I see them as a country destroyer. We Gambians, we wanna always expose each other. We wanna see always each other nakedness on social media, each other bad news on social media. Tell me, what do we the Gambians appreciate most? If you want to see Gambians coming here and watching me like 100 Gambian or thousands of Gambians, then let me bring some Gambian naked video, some Gambian man or some Gambian woman naked video on this platform here. You will see all Gambians will want to see. All Gambians will want to know why that naked video. Why? They want to know. Bad news. They always want to hear bad news. All of them will come here to listen to me. But as far as I, Pandi sit here without no naked something, without no bad news from any Gambian, they will never appreciate me and they will never watch me. We always want to see bad news about each other. Today, when you go to social media, you said, oh, look, I have the naked picture of Pandi Maica. Then everybody will come and watch you. Every Gambian. Because what the only thing they want to see about Pandi Maica right now is to see that Pandi Maica bad news. Pandi Maica is dead, or Pandi Maica have been locked up because he was saying this thing. Or Pandi Maica naked video is here. Or Pandi Maica naked picture is here. There are Gambians who have been trying to have my naked picture, who always send women to me. I am saying this, and this will remain in my media. And I can still repeat it anywhere. But I don't want to mention peoples. But I know them and they know themselves. Gambian's platform, they are public figures. Gambian public figures. It's not normal Gambian use like this. There are people who are public figures who have their own platform. By asking me to work with them, if I reject it, then they send women just to have my naked video or my naked picture. Just to destroy me. I am not a man who is in need of a woman. I am not a man who is in social media to find a woman. I am in social media because I want Africans to get aware. That's what you have to understand about Pandi Maica. I am married with 2 wives and I don't need any other woman in my life. If I need woman, then I'm okay with my 2 wives. Why do I marry? So why do you send girls to me? Do you think I am like a Gambian, the other Gambian social media public figures who are in media just for women to love them? I am not in media because of women. I am not in media because I want women to see me and love me and be with me. Look, there is one word that my mother told me, and I try to be very careful to these words. That my mother says, if you want to be great, then you have to be very careful to women. They are the people who can destroy every great person. My mother says, I am a woman, but I will tell you, every great person who was destroyed by a woman. Every strong man who was destroyed by a woman. So be very careful to women. Don't believe in any woman. My mother say, if you can do, don't even believe even me as your mother. This is a very deep word for me. And I sit and think about it. And I believe whatever my mother told me. And I try to go far away from women. I am not a womanizer who want to be with women. But my mother already know, as a young boy, you can't know far away than your own mother. What your mother can see about you, you can't know. You can see it even if you climb on top of a mountain. And it's like my mother knows what they will plan what they will plan against me. When I started this, my mother called me, oh, your video is in everywhere and many people speak about you. But I don't want to appreciate this because whatever you are doing, people may insult me or people may say something. This is a conversation between me and my mother, why I bring it here today for many people to be aware of what is going on. And my mother was called by peoples in Gambia who told him that, oh, what your son is doing is very bad. Your son is in media and they are insulting you. And my mother called me with little bit anger. Whatever you are doing in social media, stop doing it, because the people call me here, they said people are insulting me. And I told my mother, if anybody insults you because of me, then God will judge them. I told my mother, I fight for Africa, I stand for Africa, I give my life to Africa, and nothing can retreat me. But the only thing is, I want you to understand me and always pray for me and always give me your support. If I have your support, then I'm not afraid of anything in my life. This is what I said to my mother. I swear to God. I said, if you can pray, always pray for me. If I have your support, that you will always pray for me in this journey to stand for Africa, to always speak for Africa, to fight for Africa. If I will have your prayer, my mother, then I'm not afraid of anything in life. And I believe me, I will be successful in anything I want to do in this life. My mother understands me very well. Then she said, I appreciate what you are doing and I understand whatever you say. And I am always praying for you and I will continue praying for you. May God save you. But be always careful to women. You want to be great. You want to be a great person. You want to be a very great man. Be very careful to women. Don't believe in no woman. They are the peoples who destroy many great peoples in this world. And I believe it. So at the end, I see Gambians who call me, Gambian public figures who call me to work with them. I refuse. Then they try to send women to me. Some public figure, there was one public figure who is living in France. If Gambians criticize it, then they will know directly who I am talking about. There is a public figure who is living in France who called me to work with him. At the end, when I reject, he tried to have my naked video by sending a woman to me. I hate this so much. I don't hate the person, but I hate the behavior. Trust me. What will you get if you destroy Panuel? But thank God that I was very smart and I was always remembering. When a woman gives me a message, I always remember my mother's words. Be careful to women. They are the most dangerous people and they are the people who can destroy you. I always remember the words of my mother. And I try to ignore that one. That one go away. And there was another public figure who called me. Oh, I want to work with you. I want you to leave your page with me. When the person hears this, the person will know himself directly. The person told me that, oh, I want to work with you. I want you to leave your page with me so that I will just give you the link and you will be going live. I can only give you the link, but your page have to be with me. I told him, look, I'm one-man soldier. I start this alone and I want to complete it alone. I don't believe in by combining with people. I can combine with group of people and make a group to fight together. But I can combine with somebody on my media because media is very dangerous. I can give all my information and all my details to someone. And he said, no, don't worry, you know, when it is with me, then we can be doing it like this. When I'm controlling it, I can send you the link, then you can go live. I will just send you a link, you can go live, but I will be controlling every page. You will have more followers, you will have more viewers. I said, look, I don't need more viewers, I don't need more followers. I said, but look, I want to tell you one thing, that my page, I don't make money because Facebook don't pay me. I told him this. I said, Facebook don't pay me because I speak about things that they don't appreciate. So Facebook don't pay me. I don't get no dime. So if you want to control my page, then you will control it for free and we will both get nothing. You have to do it with your heart to help me to get to the standard. But know that there is no money because Facebook never don't pay me. My page is for free. And he said, oh, you know, oh, it will become a little bit difficult. Then we can open a new page. You can tell your fans that your page was blocked. This is what was the person tell me. You can tell your fans that your page is blocked so they can follow you on the new page. That new page can make money. That's the time I know it's because of money you want to come to my life. But not because you see me as an intelligent person, as you said. Because when he called me, he was like, oh, my brother, you are doing a very great job. I really appreciate it and I want to support you. I really want to support you. But you want to support me because of money. You don't want to support me because of what PANDI is doing on media, because of what PANDI wants for Africa. You don't want to support me because I'm standing for Africa, but you want to support me because you want money. Then I told him, no, look, I can't open pages because my page was blocked. And I open another page and my fans, they all follow me there. And I appreciate it from them. All my fans follow me on that page. If I open another page again just to fake my pounds, if I want to be like fake Pan-African, then I'm never going to make it anywhere. I don't look after money. That's why I'm still keep on pushing in this way. I don't side for no money on media. I do what I have to do for Africa. I want my contents to remain in media, not for me to get anything from my contents. People can post my contents on their pages and make money. I don't give a damn. But as far as it brings awareness to Africans, it's okay for me. That's why my contents don't have right manager owner. My contents, every social media account can use my contents. It was free for every African to use. If I am someone who want money, then I will put right manager to my contents, and anybody who use my contents, any viewers there, or the money will come to me. Then he said, no, you know, whatever you do in this media, you have to at least get something from it because nobody pay you for what you are doing for Africa, or nobody pay you for this. I said, because I don't want no payment from no one. Nobody asked me to do it, so nobody will pay me. I wake up by myself to stand for Africa and fight for Africa. So I don't expect nobody to pay me because I already know nobody asked me to do it. If it is a job that does someone told me to do it and I accept to do it, then I will ask for money. But it's something that I decide by myself to stand for Africa and I give my life to Africa. So I don't need no payment from no one. So he said, okay, no problem, if you say so, but you know, you will regret this later. This is what the person told me. You will regret this. Because I refused to work with him. A Gambian. He told me, but you will regret this later. Later you will call me back to beg me. I said, okay then. Let's sit and wait for that time. Then for a moment, 1 day, 2 days, I saw a message on my messenger. My Facebook account, not my page, but my account. I saw a message there, and I go. I saw some name like, I don't know, Valencia, I don't know, some woman name like this. Okay. I saw the message, hi bro, how are you doing? I reply, I'm fine. Oh, you are so great. I really want to have your WhatsApp number. Said, my WhatsApp number? Yeah. I said, I don't give my WhatsApp number to women. Okay, can we speak on video call? I said, I don't do video call with people who I don't know. Okay, maybe if we speak a little bit, you will know me. You know, I really like you so much because you are a very gentle boy. You are this, like something like this. You can know how media people want to scam people, right? Okay. So we keep on, we see, he keep on, I can't say he, because it's not she. It's just a woman name there, but I want to know who is behind that account. What did I do? With my own plans, I have another Facebook account that was unknown to everyone. That is my secret account to fetch out all the bad people who are against me. That I use that account to message, to add him on that account and message him directly. Then I speak a Mandinka to him, a Gambian language to him. When I was sending that message vocal, I said, oh bro, you know, people who don't understand Mandinka, I will explain it also in English. And I said, oh bro, you know, I lost your number, you know, it has been a long time, can you please send me your number? While I don't even know who the hell is behind that account. But I want to know, if he reply me with Mandinka, then I will know he's from Gambia. If he reply me, if he don't reply, then I will try to send a message with Nigerian pidgin to know if he is from Nigeria. Then I first sent Mandinka. Okay. At the end of the day, he sent me his WhatsApp number because he was thinking like I am someone who knows him, who was best friend with him. Because I told him, oh, it has been a long time. I already lost your number. Can you please send me a WhatsApp number so that we can speak? It has been a long time. I miss you so much. I lost your number. Send me his WhatsApp number. Then when I save the number on my phone and click it directly, I go to WhatsApp, I see the profile. Then I know this was the person who was calling me last 2 days to work with him, and he was telling me that you will regret this. You will come back to me to beg me. That was same person who opened a fake account to call me to tell me that, to start writing so many messages. Baby, I love you so much. Can you go to toilet? I want to see your nakedness. I want to see your nakedness. Can you go to toilet? I want to call. Keep on calling me video calls for more than 10 times. Trust me. It's a true life story that I'm telling you right now. And when I see the messenger, what do I do? Nothing. Then trust me, believe me, when the person came to Italy, the person didn't know that I have his number and I know he is the one behind that account. The person called me on the same number when he came to Italy to call me that he is in Italy. He want to change his document. He want to know if I can help him of doing to have some residence in Italy. I swear to if the person listen to me, the person will know I'm talking about him. The same person, when he came to Italy, he called me on the same WhatsApp number because he didn't know I know he is the one behind that fake account that want my nakedness. And he told me, oh bro, I'm in Italy right now. I just came to Italy. I'm going to Sicilia, so I don't know where you are staying. Then I told him where I'm staying. Okay. So he told me, I don't know if I can get a place in your site or house to have residence because I need to change my documents, something like this. I said, there's no house. Come on, I have room. I can help him to have residence, but I refuse because of the act that he did to me. And I refuse to render him that help. As a Gambian who already want to destroy me, and he came to Italy, he didn't even know that I was the one behind that another account to message him to tell him that, bro, can you send me a message number? I miss you so much. It has been a long time. I lost your number. He didn't know I was the one behind that account. And he didn't know that I know he is the one behind that fake account that was calling me to tell me, baby, go to toilet. I want to see your nakedness. Just to scream record me if I mistakenly do something rubbish. But you know what? God protects, you can't destroy. Never. When the person came to Italy, called me. When he called me, I was very surprised. When I saw the number, I said, he's calling. How did he get my number? Oh, bro, I pick your number from your page. So I am in Italy right now. I'm going to Sicilia, but I want to change my documents. I don't know Italy ways, So you are in Italy for so many years, So I don't know if there is any house in your place. I will pay for it, so that I can have residence. And I told him, oh, sorry, in this place to get house is very difficult, I can't find house for you here, It's very difficult to get house here where I'm staying. God. Only God will pay people for what you do to other peoples. Only God. But whatever you plan against PANDI Maica will not prosper, because you know why? I never have bad mind against anyone. No one. If I am bad like him, then I will publish him directly on the media, and every Gambian will know what he do in his life. He was someone who many people will respect him because they will think he is a very generous person. But he's a very bad-minded person. Then from there, I try to be very careful to even Gambians. Trust me, Gambians. It doesn't mean all Gambians are bad, but I try to be very careful. Because if I don't mind who I deal with, I may mess up with my own life. That's why I said, if white people want to pay somebody to kill PANDI Maica, then they should pay a Gambian, because it's only a Gambian who will accept to kill PANDI Maica. If white people want to destroy PANDI, then they can simply use Gambian to destroy me. They don't need to stop themselves to go Nigeria, Ghana, Togo, because those people will not accept. But the Gambians will accept. If they go to Gambia, they can pick a Gambian who will destroy me. But only God will judge. Only God. I leave everything to God. Because you call me to work with you and I refuse. It is not necessary. You call me to work with you. I refuse. It's not a problem. Move on with your life. Why do you want to have my naked picture? Why do you want to have my naked video? To publish it? Just to destroy me. Come on. All Gambian social media account holders, if I don't support them, I don't demote you. The good ones, I'm not talking about the bad ones, because we have some Gambian social media accounts who are there just to destroy Gambia, just to be famous. But the good ones, I always appreciate whatever they are doing on media. I never go against anyone. I never feel jealous of anyone. I always join even people who don't have followers. When they join me on their life, I join and share ideas with them. I don't mind because they don't have more followers, so I should not. No, they are Africans. And they know what I stand for. So if they appreciate it for me to be in their life, and I will be there and we can share ideas together. I am not above anyone in Africa. If I am not below anyone in Africa, then I am not above anyone in Africa. And I am not important than anyone in Africa. Equal right and justice, I believe. Not because I am a public figure in social media, so I shall not mingle with people. No, I mingle with everyone. Believe me, those who knows me in my real life, those who have stayed with me in Italy, here, in other places, ask them about me. I don't keep myself above anyone. I want to be with everyone, every country citizen I be with, as far as they are from Africa. If I live with Ghanaians, you will think I'm from Ghana. If I live with Nigerians, if you see me speaking pidgin, Nigerian pidgin, then you will think that I'm from Nigeria. If I sit with Malians, if I speak Bambarang, then you will think I'm from Mali. Why do I speak all these languages as they speak? Because I be with them. I appreciate. I like to be with mixed peoples. But the hatred between ourselves, we need to reduce it. I share this story today to be an education for everyone who is watching me right now, to learn from it. What happened to me, trust me, if it really meet me like I am not real, I am fake, then I will be messed up. But thank God my heart was clean. I am not here to search for fame or to search for anything. But I'm only here to do what I can do for Africa. In case if I die, even if my children came tomorrow, if they see my videos on media, they will know our father was not in social media to mess up his life. Our father was standing there for Africa. And if any of my son can take a place to replace me, I will give him all the support to be like me, to stand wherever I stand, to start wherever I stop, and continue to fight for Africa. My son will never like white man. My son will never believe in white. My son should be somebody who will be even more dangerous than me. This is what I always pray to God. But I don't want to be in media to be fooling Africans around. There are people who watch me on social media who are more older than me. So if I use the opportunity of having a media account and to use it to fool them, you think it will take me somewhere? It will still return me zero. There are people who call themselves Pan-African. They are fake Pan-African. Why? If you want to know if they are fake Pan-African, tell them to do something for Africa for free without being paid if they will do it. Trust me. Let them speak for Africa for full 5 years on social media without being paid by social media. Who will do it? Which Pan-African? Who? Since 2015 up to now, count it how many years. I have been doing this same job. I never get dime from social media. I never search for fame. How many of my social media accounts have been blocked? Because I speak against white and support Africa. 4 of my accounts, my Facebook pages were blocked by Mark Zuckerberg. I'm live Facebook. If I'm lying, they will know it. If I'm speaking the truth, they will know it. Directly. So I don't hide it. My 4 pages were blocked by Facebook. All because I speak for Africa, I fight for Africa, I stand for Africa. All because I against the racism. All because I'm against what Americans and Europeans and Inglaterra are doing to Africa. All because I'm against all these peoples. Facebook hates it when you speak about Macron, France president. Facebook hates it when you speak about Donald Trump when he was a president. Facebook hates it when you speak about Boris Johnson, the UK former prime minister. Facebook hates it when you speak about Tony Blair, the former prime minister of UK also. Facebook hates it when you speak about European Union. These are things, 5 things. Facebook hates it when you try to publish the 1850s pictures of African slavery, or when you try to speak about the 1850s or the 1750s of African slavery. Facebook hates it. They block you. And this is what I stand to. This is what I stand to do. You can see it by yourself. If I am someone who is looking for fame or who is looking for promotion, then I will never speak this in Facebook while I am doing Facebook Live. Will I speak about Facebook like this? If I am fake, I will never speak in Facebook like this because I will be afraid, oh, they may not pay me, or they may do this, or they may do that. Someone who is looking for your payment, those are the people who will be afraid what you will do to their accounts when they speak about you. When I speak about Mark Zuckerberg in 2019, many people were telling me they will arrest you. Mark Zuckerberg will arrest you. The CEO of Facebook, when I speak about him. But it's the truth, I speak about him. Try to open YouTube. Somebody was telling me, try to open YouTube. Kalilu Maron. I have YouTube, my brother. But I tell you, all social media CEOs, they are the same. YouTube CEO is the same as Facebook CEO. It's the same as TikTok CEO. They are all the same. The only thing, there was a time when I was like to open an African application. Most of my fans may think like, oh, Maica said he want to open African application, but he didn't do it, he was just speaking. That was the reason why I didn't do that. That disappointment came from a Nigerian man. He disappointed me so much. He was a man who was there to open the application. who said he can do the application. Since he see that I stand for Africa and I want to do this for Africa, to open an African application where Africans can discuss and do everything. And we speak about 1,600 euro to open this application and to subscribe this application and to post these applications on Google Play Store. Then he told me that all will take you like 1,600 euro. Then I told him, okay, no problem. If it is that, then I'm ready to pay this money, not to ask for anybody to help me. I want to do this for Africa. Because I was so painful that Africans can't express their feelings about their own Africa in social media because social media will block them. Africans can't express their own feelings about Africa. They can't speak about what is happening to them. Africans being murdered, Africans being harassed on the street by white men, and white people publicity. But if an African, come on, white people have been harassing Africans and taking the videos on social media, they have not been blocked by social media. But if a black man did it, then black man will be blocked. This hurt me so much. And I want to sacrifice to have this application. And I speak with this boy. This boy told me that he is also working with another 3 people who are the manager, who are the real peoples responsible to make this application. And I told him I want to speak with them. Then I speak with those peoples. At the end of the day, to start forming the application, they do the application logo and the applications, all the application designs. I give them everything. How I want the application to be and the logo of this application. At the end of the day, when they start to make, they show me fake. When they send me the screenshot, I watch it. I said, okay, to form these applications, I know by doing this, and applications, they told me that an application must have a website. I said, without a website, applications can be open. They said, oh no, you need a website. So this website will cost you this. Then I said, what is the name of this website? They sent me one website. I entered to that website. They didn't know I'm that much intelligent to check everything to know what is going on. And at the end of the day, I find out that they're scam. They want to scam me. So I give up of making an application for Africa. Because I ask myself, why do I want to sacrifice my money for Africa when those Africans are still the one who want to scam me? Then I give up. But not like I don't want to do it, or I was just blabbing about African application. If African application is open, I will be the first person in that application to be live every time. To speak whatever I want to speak about Africa without being blocked, because I will be the CEO and I will never block no black man. No matter what black people do in that media, I will never block them. I just want Africans to be proud of themselves, that they have application, so that they will not take nonsense from no white man from applications. So that white people will not be blocking us in their applications because we don't have. Whatever is happening to we the Africans today is the cause of ourselves. Look, when we go to social medias, we can't do things, we can't speak what we want to speak out because we are all afraid we will be blocked. Trust me, open a page, a Facebook page right now and started posting an 1850s slavery videos or pictures on that page, and you see if that page will be blocked or not. They will block you. They don't want you to explain about yourself, express your feeling about your forefathers. But white peoples are opening account and expressing feeling about their forefathers in 1750s, in 1716. Those people have not been blocked. But because you are black, so you have no right to defend yourself. A black man in this world have no right to defend himself. That's what white people think. White people think a black man have no human right. A black man no human right. A black man have no right to fight for his right. A black man have no right to defend himself. A black man have no right to express his own feelings about himself. This is what white people think about black man. But we are the blacks who are sitting there always supporting white peoples and thinking that white peoples are most intelligent. White peoples are the most people who need human rights more than anyone. But they don't need it. They don't need it, they have it. We who need it, we don't have it. The only thing they could give to Africa is democracy. With the definition of that democracy was written by them, not the real definition of democracy was given to Africa. This is why in every country in Africa where democracy was uprooted in, where democracy was planted in, that country became destroyed. Because the definition they give to Africa as a democracy, that was not the definition of democracy. If you come to European countries, they don't have democracy. If you go to UK, they don't have democracy. What is democracy? Europeans don't have democracy. They have just human right. Human right. That's what they have. But they don't have democracy. But they fool the African leaders to put democracy in their country so that their country will be in war. But there is no democracy in European countries. We, those who are living in Europe, we know that there is no democracy in Europe. There is only human right. And that human right is for only European citizens, but not for none of we, the black migrants who are living in Europe. We don't have human right. How many times do they harass you? Do they resist you in the office, on the street? Where do you go to complain? Do they solve your problems? How many nonsense was happening to black people in Europe? We went to the offices to complain. Do they solve our problems? How many black people have been murdered by white people? We go to offices to complain. Do anything come out of it? When Alik, a Nigerian man, was killed, was murdered by an Italian man, what came out of it? They took him to court, take a lawyer to defend him, an Italian man who killed a Nigerian man. They took him to court. They took a lawyer who will defend him. And a lawyer says, oh, before that Italian man killed Alik, Alik was sick. So it's not that Italian man who killed Alik. Alik sickness killed Alik. And that man, we all the black people, we are thinking like that man, that Italian man is in prison right now. But that Italian man is living in a house where a government will take a house for him to be living in house arrest, but he is never in prison. And this is the fact, my brothers and sisters. Nothing came out of it. We complaints, go to all offices. What came out of it? Nothing. So if European human rights law is standing for every human being in Europe, then that is a bloody lie. Tell the European Union Parliament that I said the European human rights law doesn't stand for black people. It stands for only European citizens. Because of the racism that is against black peoples is too much. And nothing came out of it. They all plans to destroy black peoples. They all plans to make sure that black peoples don't get good future in their countries. What did German tell black African migrants? German says in 2019, German says black Africans migrants don't have any future in their country. They are thinking about their children's future. They are not thinking about black African migrants. This is why German refused to give documents to every black African. This is why German do rubbish. German pack you like a motor bicycle, put you in one plane and took you to your country. Nothing came out of it. Because they make it very clear. And when it happened, we started to blame our own fellow blacks. We don't blame Germany. We don't blame Europeans. We don't blame nobody. We blame our own fellow blacks who have been deported. We call them, oh, you were selling something there. You were doing dirty business, that's why they deport you. Or they were this, they were stubborn, that's why they deport them. No. Come on. There are reasons for someone to be deported back to his country. And there are some reasons if those kind of things happen, you cannot deport that person back to his country. He is going to face the law and the consequence and what the law says should happen to this person, but not to deport the person back to his country. There are very big reasons that someone must be deported back to his country. Not like they should just wake up and take you back to your country. If there is human right law. But because the human right law was not there for us, if you go to Africa, white people who are living in Africa, how many of you, the African leaders, will have that fit to deport a white man back to his country? How many of you, the Africans, have done it before? Which African country deport black peoples, white peoples back to their country? When I was calling on to Gambia to say Gambia should not accept white peoples, when I went to Gambia, I go to Senegambia, I meet white peoples on the beach, on the restaurant, enjoying themselves very well. Nobody harass them, nobody raises them. Then I said that should stop in the Gambia. Gambia should not accept white people like that to enjoy in that land. There are many German citizens living in Gambia, enjoying their lives, and that should not happen. I am against that. Either you appreciate it, you don't appreciate it. I am against white people being in the Africa to enjoy themselves. I am against it. I condemn it for white peoples to go to Africa. Trust me. If I'm a president in any African country, then I will deport every white man in my country. A white man will not go to my country without my country document. It can never happen. You can never come to my country without my country document. Then I will put you in a camp, the same way you put my people in the camp. And I will tell you, without my document, you can't fly back to your country. And you will sit in my country for 20 to 30 years without my country document. And without visiting your family, without seeing your family. And that's the time white people will learn from this nonsense that they call immigration law. You know, they know what they are doing. They know it very well. It's very wrong. If a white man go to Africa and you keep him there not to fly back to his peoples, just 3 months he will be crazy without seeing his family. They know it is very wrong. They know it very well. That is very wrong. But they are doing it to black peoples because they know that there is nobody to stand for black peoples, because all the African leaders have been bought by them. They bought them already. They buy all the African leaders with money, with the little chicken change they have been given to African leaders. And none of these African leaders could stand and tell the Europeans the truth, that what you are doing to our black peoples as migrants is rubbish and it should be stopped. Because they know there is nobody to come out to speak. How can you come out to speak to me when I have been feeding you? When I have been giving you pocket money every time? How can you speak against me? Because if you speak against me, you will never get that pocket money. And that is what is happening to African leaders. They can't speak up to white peoples. Not that they don't know what they are doing. Not that they don't know what is happening to their peoples. They know what is happening to their peoples. But they have been sponsored in their political ship by the same white peoples. And when they become leaders, they become slaves to these white peoples. And white people use them as a toy. African leaders are toy to white peoples. They use them as they want. But what Africans are passing through is much more than to the world, to the whole world, to know that Africans are passing through something that is not right. The whole world know about it. It's not something that is secret. This is how white people want to use we the Africans, because they think we don't have sense. And we also show them that we don't have sense. Because when white people are fighting against Africans, and Africans are still fighting against themselves. That's what is happening to we the Africans. We fight against ourselves when we are seeing our enemy standing there, fighting us. We are here fighting each other. And we leave our enemy. And now our enemies, they will sit and fold their hands like this and watch us to murder each other every day. No need for them to fight us again, since we are killing each other. This is what white people know about Africa. This is why they cause conflict in countries, to go and sit back and watch that country in a war. Because they know Africans, no need to take a weapon and fight at Africans. You just put them together, they will keep on killing each other there. This is why when Mohammed Gaddafi speak about Africa becoming one country, it really entered white people. It really pained them. And this is the main reason, the main weak point of Europeans and Americans and UK. This will be their weak point if Africa can become one country. If Africa use one currency. If Africa have one president. This will become a weak point for them. They will not survive it. So the only thing is, my brothers and sisters from Africa, we should be mindful. We should be always mindful, and we should always appreciate each other. Life is not about who have money, who is rich, but life is about your dignity. Your dignity. If nobody respects your dignity, you should respect your own dignity. If nobody respects you, you should respect yourself. If nobody appreciates you, you should always appreciate yourself. But when we don't appreciate ourselves, and we always want white people to appreciate us, how will they appreciate us when we don't appreciate ourselves? When we always go against each other, we are always against each other. We always want to see each other downfall. And our leaders never wanted to see us prospering. The youths of Africa are not prospering because leaders are not focusing on the youths of Africa. They are focusing on their selfish interest thing. We have greedy leaders who are very selfish and greedy old men ruling Africa. So they only think about their pocket money and their family. They don't think about the job opportunity of Africa, the development of Africa. They don't care. They don't want to know. They don't want to hear about it. The only thing they want to hear about is about themselves and their family and their parliaments with the chief ministers. We have greedy old men, old gargos ruling Africa. And we said we need young men to rule Africa, young leaders. When we are choosing young leaders, we should be very mindful because there are some young leaders who have been sponsored by white peoples, white country in his political career. So be very careful, Africa. Be very careful to the peoples, the politicians you choose to become your president. Most of them have been sponsored by these white countries. And when they become president, they become slaves to those white countries. They take command from them. Those white man country command them and tell them what should happen in their country and what should not happen. Africa is still being controlled by white people. Africa has been controlled by white people for a decade now, and Africa is still controlled by these same white peoples, and we are always complaining on media that we need African freedom. Africa needs to be liberated. Africa needs freedom. How do we want that freedom to come if we are there to destroy each other? How? Come on, Africa. When we don't want to appreciate each other, to support each other, to stand by each other and appreciate that the fact that Africa is one country. But we always believe that we are not the same peoples. Social media applications, now we have 3 powerful social media applications that is destroying Africans. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram become a playing ground for Africans and make Africans to forget about where they came from and who they are. Africans wanna be like, come on. Social media is destroying Africa, you know? You know about that? Because most of the people, when they go to social media today, what do you want to see in TikTok if you go? You want to see a woman shaking her ass, you know? You want to see a woman shaking her boobs. But you don't want to see something interesting. Because that's what that application means to you. Every Africans, when our African girls go into TikTok, what do they want to do? If they want to get fame, then they have to go half naked to start shaking their boobs so that they will be fame, and many men will follow them. So all those men lose focus. Focus is our problem, Africa. We are not focusing on Africa, we are focusing on boobs. woman bottles. We are focusing. African youths, all they are focused. 75% of African youths are focused. Now their focus is how to get big booty woman. Nobody is focusing about Africa. We forget about it. That's why they try to create so many social media applications to confuse Africans. And they are really confusing Africans. Why do Africans who go to social media to post some rubbish videos taking their boobs, why social media didn't block them? But those who came out to fight for Africa, to speak about Africa, to bring awareness to Africa, to make Africans to wake up, they block those people. Because that's what they want Africans to be doing in media, to be focused on media and forget about their natural resources. This is what they want about we the Africans. They want us to focus on social media. Trust me, 75% of African youths today, what all they want to see in social media is they want to see women shaking boobs, shaking bottles, women half naked on social media, to be watching it. Nobody is focusing about Africa. If you meet PANDI Maica doing live, you say, oh, get out. Then you meet a woman shaking boobs live, you sit and watch, and you will be commenting, you are very courted, you are very beautiful, you are very cute. Your focus is there, not Africa. There are many ways to make Africans stupid. And that's what white peoples are doing now. There are many ways to make Africans crazy, and that's what they are doing now. But when you say to many Africans, they will say, oh, you don't know what you are saying. They don't believe you, because they don't even know what they are doing. Their mentality is already mixed. They are not Africans anymore. Those people have been taken over. We can't change them anymore. But what all Africans want to see now is social media. If you tell them that social media is destroying Africa, they will say, no, social media is not destroying Africa. But when this social media started to spread in Africa, how many of our African sisters' nakedness have been on social media? How many of them? The way our African girls, our African sisters were nakeding on social media, do you see any white women nakeding like that? Let's be sincere to each other. The way our African sisters are nakeding themselves on social media, even white women are not naked like that. The way our African women have been exposed on social media in naked way, white women are not naked like that. And they believe in their mind, in our African sisters' mind who naked on social media, in their mind that they are behaving like white people now. They are like white peoples. If you don't do that, if you don't go to social media and half naked and start shaking your boobs, bring your breasts out, then you are not a girl. So, do you want to tell me that social media is not this way in Africa? White people are the ones who create all these applications, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. But their children are not there that much to destroy and to go half naked. Watch it by yourself. Black people take over everywhere. They become the most naked peoples in social media, our black sisters. Our black African sisters. They become the most half-naked women on social media. For them, they think like, yeah, they are women. And those are the people who we are thinking of, they will be the one to born the next generation children. And they said a good son or a good daughter is coming from a good parents. If today all our African sisters are nakedly on media like this, and you expect them to born someone tomorrow that will be good, you expect them to have a son or a daughter that will be good tomorrow? Do we expect that? Never. Never. This is why I said social media is destroying Africa. It's not in another way. How many men have been sending their naked pictures to women on social media today? When we came to we the boys on social media, how many of we the boys have been following these naked girls and sending them messages? Oh, you know, you are very beautiful, can we speak? Then you started sending naked pictures. How many men, how many boys, their naked pictures have been spread in social media? And we believe we the boys of today, we the youths of today, we will be the future leader of tomorrow. But none of us want to marry that sister, that African sister you saw on social media dancing, shaking her bobs. Will you marry her to be your wife? And you leave her to be on social media like that? Will you? No, you will never. But we like to see them on social media destroyed, but we will never marry them. That is the stupidness of African girls. They believe by going half naked on social media, men will love them. They believe that. Our African girls believe this, that by going to social media half naked, shaking balls, bringing your breasts out, then men will love you. Those men who are commenting under your video, you are cute, you are beautiful, they don't love you. They love you for one night stand, or they love you for just one moment to be with you, to destroy you and go away. But they never love you to marry you, to make you a wife. And later, you African sister will come out to say, I'm searching for a good man who will marry me. At that time now your breast is full. You are nobody now. No man look after you. Now you will come to social media to say, I need a man who will marry me, a serious man. But you never think that whether you are serious or not. Are you serious? But you want a serious man who will marry you and put you in the house.